No students for the first time. Prospero told Mirinda the strange story of her life. He said, 12 years ago, I was a Duke of Milan. Knowledge was my chief aim in life, and wealth and worldly possession hardly mattered to me. That means at that time, he told Mirinda that she was mere a baby, and at that time, he was a Duke of Milan, and knowledge was his chief aim of life. Wealth and worldly possession hardly mattered to him at that time. He doesn't care about all these things at that time. But leaving the management of state affairs to my brother Antonio, whose loyalty I never doubted, I devoted all my time to secret study. Meanwhile, he grew greedy for power and possessions. He bribed my ministers and plotted against me. While telling the story to her daughter, he told her that he left all the state affairs to his brother Antonio, whose loyalty he never doubted. He devoted all his time to secret studies, but during that time, his brother became greedy for power and possessions. He bribed his own ministers and plotted against Prospero. And this was the turning point in the story. And only up to this, it didn't stop. His brother further made a conspiracy by he met with the king of Naples and plotted against me. One night their soldiers took me out of palace with you crying in the arms. Further, Prospero told Mirinda that only this doesn't happen. Only he met with the king of Naples and plotted against him. One night what happened, their soldiers took him out of palace with his daughters carrying crying in the arms, and that was a very sad moment for Prospero and her daughter. They thrown outside the palace, and they didn't dare to kill us openly, so they put us into an old and damaged ship that could hardly float and left us to perish at sea. But there was a kind old lord named Gonzalo. He was loyal to me at heart and was not in favor of Antonio's plot. So what happened thereafter? They didn't kill Prospero and her daughter openly, and they kept them in a damaged ship to perish. But there was a old lord named Gonzalo. He was very loyal to Prospero. He helped Prospero and her daughter in saving their life. He secretly stored in the ship with fresh water, food, and clothes, and my precious books, which I valued more than my dukedom. Driven by favorable winds, we floated to this lonely island. Thereafter, when telling this the whole story to her daughter, he told that Gonzalo secretly stored in the ship fresh water, food, and clothes, and the books which I valued more than my dukedom. And when there was a favorable winds, we came to this lonely island. After listening the whole story from Prospero, but Minda was not satisfied. She further told Prospero that what is the reason for raising this tempest? Asked Minda, who was still thinking of drowning sailors. She was still, thinking about the sailors. Fortune has begun to favor me, replied Prospero. The tempest has in a strange manner brought all my enemies to this island. They are in the ship, you see. For the present, it is enough for you to know that much. Then Prospero touched gently with his magic wand and she fell asleep. Thereafter, what happened after telling the whole incident that in this ship that all the enemies who at that time betrayed me and are now present in this ship, and he wanted Mirinda to know only this much story, and he with his he with his magic wand just touch her and make her asleep, and because he wanted at that time to create the whole scene so that he can take revenge with his enemies. Come, my Ariel, said Prospero, waving his magic wand. Ariel appeared. Here I am, master, he said. I am ready to go wherever you ask me to go and to do whatever you want. So after waving his magic band, Ariel appeared and he told his master that he was ready to go wherever he wanted to go. And Ariel was his faithful servant. Have you performed the task I have gave you? Yes, master. I have done everything just as you commanded me. I attacked the ship with storm, fire, and thunder till the sailor gave up in despair. Not a single person in the ship kept his head. After that he asked his Ariel that have you performed the task that I have provided you? So he in reply told that I have performed. The king's son Ferdinand leapt into the sea. Now he is sitting sadly in the corner of island, thinking that his father is drowned. After that, Ariel told Prospero that king's servant, thinking that his father was drowned and he was sitting at the corner. Meanwhile, in another part of the island, the king, your brother, and others are looking for Ferdinand, who they fear is drowned. As for the ship, I have brought it safely to the harbor. Now further, Ariel added that the king and his brother Antonio was looking for the Ferdinand. They thought that Ferdinand may be drowned, but now as far the ship is concerned, so I have brought it safely into the harbor. You have performed your task perfectly, said Prospero. Now we have some very important work on our hands. The time between now and evening is very precious for both of us. So he further telling about Ariel that you have done your work perfectly, and now we have a very crucial time between now and evening. More work, sir? Let me remind you of the promise you gave me, namely to give me my freedom. What? Said Prospero angrily. How dare you ask for freedom? Before the time is out, have I remind you how I released you from the pine tree? When Prospero told Ariel that we have an important work, so in a reply, Ariel told Prospero to remind the promise that to give him freedom. So in a reply, in a very angry mood, Prospero told that I have to remind you how I released you from the pine tree. Now, students, what Ariel said. I am sorry, master. I will obey you willingly, said Ariel. Good, said Prospero. After 2 days, I will set you free. Meanwhile, carry out your task with a good heart. Then Prospero told him what he should do, and Ariel went away happily to place where Ferdinand sat weeping over his father's death. And after that, Ariel agreed to obey all the orders of his master, and his master also promised to release him after 2 days. And there, after Ariel, went to the Ferdinand's place happily, because he know that he would be released after 2 days. Now, students, let us continue this beautiful story in part 3rd.